Today, we are going to make some grass. No, I'm not in Colorado, so it's not going to be that kind of grass. It's our techniques that are so simple and sensible, your models will practically build themselves.
Hello folks, it's Mad Dog Mervin. Welcome to the Kit Hoarder Stash. I know we've done a lot of figures on the channel, which I don't know of a lot of other channels that review figures. So, yay! I guess if you wanna see what they look like before you get them, this is the place to come. I've got another set this week, so these are another Miniart set. And remember, I love the Miniart because I think they fit good. The engraving's great. The detail's great. These are Japanese tank crew. You'll remember not too long ago, I got that great big Takom OI super heavy tank, and the crew member that came with that left a lot to be desired. So I thought it would be nice to have, these few other guys here. So let's take a look at them. The side of the box, that side, and then this side, typical. But here's basically your instructions and your painting call outs. That's kind of nice. You can see the white gloves that they have. Looks like he's wearing a 1,000 stitch belt is what it looks like. Not 100% sure what that is. But yeah, it's got the color call outs and the parts and whatnot. Using Vallejo, Testers, Tamiya, Humbrol, Revell, Mr. Color, Life Color. This is good. I like that you've got these different, like Tamiya XF1, XF15. I like that. That's great. Very helpful. So we're going to get into it. Let's see what we got here. So they actually do come with these instructions, which is kind of nice if you're not in a position to look at the box all the time. So that's kind of good. And then you have the sprues. Uh-oh, there's something missing. I've actually already put the figures themselves together. I haven't put on their little accoutrements like their bayonets, their pistols, their helmets, things like that. I haven't done that yet. But this time you actually get to see, and there's just two sprues. Look at this. It's got a nice looking samurai sword right there. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. And binocular case. And anyway, yeah, let's take a look at these guys. So this one here, I figured I'd paint his neck. Ugh, mustache is running away with me. I figured I'd paint his neck and his hair before I put on the I don't know what to call it, the Lawrence of Arabia curtain that goes around the neck here. It actually fits fine, but it's the part of the hat that hangs down kind of covers the neck. So here's the sitting down figure, and yeah, there's a little gap between the cap and his head, but I think that'll be covered by this piece. But the arms fit amazing. Okay, I haven't used any filler on these yet. These are just, they put together and set aside. The waist isn't bad. I mean, if I would have assembled them with maybe the sprue goo that I like to use, probably would have filled that in just perfect. So not too bad there. Here's one of the standing figures. I guess this is the guy that has the 1,000 stitch belt around his tunic. Again, the engraving's really good. The fit's pretty good. There's a little gap here between right where his belt buckle should be, and I think I need to reposition his neck because his head's not quite sitting on there straight. So I guess when he was drying, probably must have bumped something. So I've got to fix him. But the way these arms fit, There's no seam. It looks great. The cleanup when they're on the sprue, the cleanup of any lines that are on here is very, very simple. And again, like I say, the engraving is pretty remarkable. All the details in that uniform. Here's the guy that's going to be holding the samurai sword. Now, there's a bit of a gap on his tunic there. But again, the arms fit great. The head fits good. The helmet's fitting well. The detail on his boots and on his uniform are all very, very, very good. Well, looks like we got two guys kind of hanging out the top of a tank there. So, okay, this guy's got the 1,000-stitch belt around him. That's really neat. Looks like he's got a couple of blankets. That's what it looks like. Sorry, it's just saying what it looks like. There's a bit of a gap around his waist, which, yeah, I'm gonna have to fill. Again, if I'd have used my sprue goo, probably would have taken care of that issue. But the arms, again, fit just fabulous. The neck, there's a little bit, not really a gap, but enough that, you know, you're going to need to fill something there. But the detail on the straps for, like, his helmet are really good. Oh, I just knocked his arm off. I've disarmed him. Good to have a disarmed figure. And finally, this figure. And you can see there's a little bit of a gap where his belt should be. Not much, but just enough that I'm going to need to fill that with something. But other than that, the engraving looks good. Again, the arms fit excellent. It's amazing how they can make that fit so well, but yet the upper torso to the lower torso, I can see daylight from this side looking through. There's enough of a gap there. Not much, but enough. So, but the faces look good. All the rest of the engraving is good. These Miniart figures are great. As far as injection molded, yeah, they're very well done and very easy to assemble. I think I put these guys together in 30 minutes. Of course, there's going to be a lot of painting involved and then finishing up, but I think they're going to look fabulous on my Japanese projects coming up here in the next several months. So anyway, there we go today. That's what we have, just quick and easy. The Japanese Tank Crew by Miniart. So, all right, folks, we'll see you next week on the Stash. Thanks for joining us today.